Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Our guest should be here any minute. But until then, hello. Hello, Darren.
Hey, Darren.
How are you, ma'am?
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. How are you? Did y'all bring snacks? I have snacks. I have trail mix.
I've got beef sticks. Slim Jim. Not as noisy.
Hey, Dan.
Howdy, Dan.
I just want you to know, Dan, that I watched your video this morning, and I also watched it last week, and now I have to get one of those stinking cameras.
What she wants is one of those selfie stick things.
That's what I'm saying. Now I need the camera. Thanks, Dan. Now I need that. Well, hey, Lisa. How are you? Hello, hello. Shauna.
Hello, Shauna.
Hello. Happy Easter, guys. Hey, Jackie. Happy Easter.
Hey, Darren. If you're still listening. Oh, wait. They're on.
Hold on. Let me get y'all added. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
How are y'all? We can hear you.
Okay.
Everybody, can y'all hear Lanie and Jeff? Hello, hello. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Hang on.
Oh.
Okay. I'm assuming that everybody can hear.
No snacks.
Who didn't bring snacks?
Michelle.
Oh. Well, I mean,
Well,
it is in the name. Everybody's got to have snacks. Okay, so y'all can hear. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that everybody could hear. Thank y'all for coming on.
We're excited to see you guys.
Talk to y'all in real time.
Mm-hmm.
We were texting yesterday, but this is even better.
Yes.
We're going to let some people get on.
All right.
And then we'll start talking. Are y'all having a good Easter?
Yes, it was a quiet day.
Aren't those the best? I told Matt I didn't want to do any house stuff today. No house stuff.
Oh, my gosh. Yesterday was... I was doing great until I woke up this morning and I found out that my lower back right around my belt line is killing me right now. I was leaned over in a chair in the garage, shredding paper after paper after paper, dumping it up into a bag. I think I did three full bags, and I've still got another box to shred up.
We've got a couple of bags of shred too.
Yeah. Really? I was just going to throw it away, but he said, no, we're going to just rip it up. I'm like, well, that's not going to happen. So I went ahead and bought a shredder yesterday just to know that I might have to turn around and sell it. But some things, you have to get.
We've made a considerable dent in our in our garage that is real bad on a lot of stuff.
So really the only thing now that we really have to go through is my office closet, which that's not going to take any time. But the rest of the stuff is all Christmas stuff.
Christmas.
And if y'all know me, y'all have seen, part of, I'm bad about Christmas stuff.
I cringe when I hear it's time to get the Christmas stuff out. No.
I might have a slight problem. And I've been collecting. See, I moved out of my folks' house when I was like 18. So I've been collecting, and I'm 57 almost. So I have many years of Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year.
Every year she goes, oh, I need this.
No, don't get me in a Cracker Barrel at Christmas time because, their store gets me every time. And I don't need that stuff. But I digress. Anyway.
We got rid of a lot of Christmas stuff. It was, we have condensed it down into like one plastic tub. And these are the things we kept that just mean a lot to us, Yeah. So the other stuff we figured, well, we liked it because we bought it, but we can buy it again. And
Well, yeah. But and another thing that's good about going to France is y'all can have stuff shipped there.
Yeah.
It's not quite as easy in Albania to do that.
Okay.
So, ew. Um, and I'm half tempted if I had, and all of my kids live in apartments, right? So it would be really nice if one of them had a house, guys, get on that. And then, I could store my Christmas stuff there so that when we move to France, I could have it shipped. However, that's, this is where we're at. So,
Mhm.
oh well, it's going to be fine. The worst case scenario, I have to go to some Christmas markets in France and buy more stuff.
Or
There you
Germany.
go.
I mean, we'll be there.
Yeah.
I'm not above it. We'll
Hey,
just have
Danny.
to buy stuff. Hang on here. Nothing like a Cracker Barrel. Well, I'm kind of glad. You know what? I was telling Matt, I'm kind of glad that there's not an Amazon, to be
Oh,
honest. And I know
I'm so glad there's no Amazon.
I know he's excited because I'm going to have to change that whole mindset. You know what I mean?
I think the only thing I'm looking forward to over there, store-wise, is probably the hypermart.
Yeah, it's got all that stuff. But it's gonna force me to stop and say, do we really need this? You know what I mean? The whole reason that we are going to be able to retire earlier is because of the cost of living in Albania, right? And so we don't even have to touch Social Security or anything. We can just go on a pension. So in order to do that, I can't just be blowing and going, like I do here. So it's actually going to force me to stop.
Is there an Amazon over there?
No.
Yeah.
No, they use Temu.
Maybe we'll need to move to Albania then.
There you go.
Not like an Amazon down that far. So.
Hold on a minute. Stop. Will you text Maddie and tell her we cannot talk to her right now? All of a sudden, my computer started blowing up.
Yeah, the couple we're renting from our place is allowing Lanie to order from Amazon and send it to her house, and then she's bringing it over to the apartment.
Really? Oh, that's exciting.
They're so nice.
Well, we've said since we started researching France, and we even mentioned this on a live we were just watching, Craig and Andrea's, that everybody says that the French are rude. And I have found it to be completely the opposite. Everybody that we have met in France have been the nicest, most helpful people. It's the people from the US that are the jerks. The people over there are super nice. So
I agree.
I just think that's so nice.
Oh, yeah.
I think take Miss Jean.
Yeah.
I mean, I still want her to adopt me. But
Well, it's
here
just like when we went to Italy, everybody was so nice there. I don't remember running into anyone that was hateful or mean or grouchy or anything, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have some more people on. So the reason that we wanted to get you guys on, and that we are not any type of interviewers in any way, shape, or form. We're not going to do that. We're going to have a conversation. You guys just got your visas.
Yes.
Yes.
We're so excited.
That is so exciting.
That is so exciting. So tell us.
I see little happy tears come out. So
What?
when it came, the happy tears came.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about your process. What happened? How did it go?
Oh, the visa?
Yeah.
Oh, you go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, because we're working with a relocation company. So, they kind of went through and said, here's the document that you need to bring. So we had to, provide bank statements, and of course, between the time that they put together their list and visa, some things changed.
Mm-hmm.
Like we couldn't use our retirement income investments because we only had 1 month. They wanted to see 3 months. And then we had handwritten out some, letter of intent and stuff like that. And the guy's like, well, we don't take those anymore. It's got to be typewritten. And so luckily I had my laptop with me, but you couldn't bring it into the immigration office. So at the end, he said, well, go downstairs, type it up on a computer. Here's my email. Send it to me, and then I'll go ahead and print them out for you.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
so we went ahead and did that. Of course, Jeff being the not thinking through, is I hit the send button, but I wasn't connected to the internet.
Oh my gosh.
So he's looking,
Well,
he's like going, well, I don't see anything. I'm checking all my folders. And so we go out in the hallway and I'm like going, yeah, let me connect to the internet and resend.
That'll do it.
But once we got in there, and everybody in there was so nice, and they did their best to move things along pretty quickly. Biometrics went by fast. Yeah. And then 9 days later, we had our visas.
Yeah.
I was going to say, y'all didn't take long at all.
Mm-hmm.
No. The only thing we're waiting on right now is from the USDA for our 2 dogs.
The health certificates.
Yeah, because that has to be done with like a 10-day period, right?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about it.
It'll be fine. It's going to
Yeah,
work.
that's what I keep telling them.
I know, but you see, the day before we leave is a Sunday.
Mhm.
And I'm just hoping we get it like Friday or Saturday before that. So,
Yeah.
as we fly, we drive down to Miami on the 13th, and then we fly out on the 14th. So
Well, it's going to be fine. Everything has gone so well for you
I
guys.
know.
Be fine. So tell us about your place and how you found it. How did you decide that that was the place that you guys wanted to be?
Well, we spent the whole month of February over in France looking for which city do we like the most, and we started out in Angers, right? No, we started
Rochelle.
at well, that's where our Airbnb was. Yeah, there's a small town. It's near Vouvray. Roche-Caron is where we stayed, and right near there is Amboise. So during that first week, we did check out Amboise, and we really liked it, but we still had other places to go because we had the Airbnb, oh no, we didn't have them all set up, did we? But our next town was Archange, right?
Right.
We really had heard great things about that town, and we really liked Angers, but while we were there, they had some serious flooding going on, and it was bad. Because there was so much rain.
Yeah. Well, the river gets to a certain level, and what they'll do at that time is the tram that goes across the river, they'll actually flood the tram, they'll fill the bridge up with water to, I guess, for structure integrity. And then they'll also start flooding the nearby streets to protect the levees and stuff. So we're kind of like going, being in Florida, and you have floods in Texas also. We're just like, no, we don't really want to live here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well,
And
your
then
place is super cute.
and then we went to tour, and tour was not exactly what we expected. It was just, to be honest, it was just really dirty, and it wasn't. Yeah, it just didn't feel great for us.
Right.
I don't know how to explain it. How would you say?
Well, we weren't 20 anymore. Definitely it's a lot younger crowd in the city center,
Which is where we stayed.
where we were staying, and where most of the restaurants and bars and stuff like that. So you just kind of go, it's really not the type that we would be hanging around with.
Yeah. So are y'all going to get a car?
Yeah. We're actually the gentleman that we're renting from. He is looking now for, we gave him our price range and some makes and models we're looking at. And so he's looking on, Levicon and talking to other people to see, if somebody's got a used vehicle.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So our last week there, we went to Amboise because we really liked it, and we just fell in love with it 'cause it was just so calm and peaceful, and we really didn't think we'd land in a small town like that, because there's really like only 12 or 13,000 people there, so it's a small town, but we liked it. So
And how did you find it?
And then, so how I found our rental is a Facebook group. I just went on to, there's like a Loire Valley Facebook group. It's called the Loire Connection. And I asked the question, I just put it out there. Does anybody know about rentals? And, we're looking around, and the couple that we ended up renting from, they responded. She responded to me and said, "You want to come see it?" And yeah, we liked it. The only thing is it's on the fourth floor. The third floor for Europe is the fourth floor for United States. So there's some stairs, the windy stairs that go up.
Yeah.
There's no
We were talking about that yesterday. Lanie and I were about how we were going to be so fit when we get over from all of the walking and the stair climbing. And
I believe it.
because I know, like in Albania, we won't have a car. They're absolutely not. No. The driving there reminds me of Sicily. I wouldn't even drive there either. So no.
Well, the city we're going to be in is very walkable.
Yeah.
There's everything seems to be in, except the only thing would be like the big grocery stores.
Mm-hmm.
We would get a car for that. And if we wanted to like go over to a tour to get like go to an IKEA to get stuff for the house, we're going to need a car. And we just want to travel a little bit too. We want to be able to see things
Exactly.
further than a train would take us.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing that I really like about France is that they don't. Well, I say that because we were in a state that we can exchange driver's license, but they don't make it as difficult to get a license. Whereas over in Italy,
No.
I mean, you
Over in Italy-
have to take that in
Over in
Italian.
Italy, you do everything in Italian. You do the written test in Italian. You do the driving test in Italian. If they feel that you're not prepared on your driving, they will send you back through, which means you got to pay all this extra money for. They could say, "Go take 10 more lessons," and
That are not cheap.
and they're not cheap at all.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's ridiculous.
Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like you should definitely know the road rules and the traffic rules and all of that. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't learn a language when you live somewhere. So people don't come for me. That's not what I meant. I'm just saying that it's just harder, I feel like.
It is. And there's a whole new set of street signs to figure out. And
Exactly. There's a lot of videos on those that I have seen, though. Hold on. Let's get caught up a little bit here because I've just kind of been putting them on here. Cindy said hi to you guys. Y'all can see that. Y'all can see it too. Okay.
Hi, Cindy.
Everybody is saying hi to everybody. Hold on. Hey, Patrick. Hey, April. How are you guys?
Patrick, the goat.
The goat.
Hey, Darren, I've got your box packed and ready to ship out probably tomorrow, but I threw in a couple of extra things for you.
I know exactly what he's going to say. Let us pray. Oh my gosh. It's so fun. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. So let's see.
Hey, John.
Hey, Patrick. Thank you. I always forget to ask. I always
Yes,
forget
thank
to
you
ask.
very
So
much.
thank you. Hey, John. Happy Easter to you. Get through these.
So your
Hello.
house went on the market this week?
It
Yeah.
did.
It went live. It was supposed to go live Thursday. And what did I tell you?
Oh, it's good, Darren. It's good. I guarantee you.
But yeah, it was supposed to go live Thursday and she didn't get the photos back. And so it went live on Friday. So we'll see. I don't know. The market is so crazy right now down here that I don't know. And I don't know if it's a good thing to sell it furnished or not. In my mind, I'm thinking
This is a perfect place for a younger couple to come in,
right.
because they won't have to buy anything but maybe a bed for the main bedroom. Other than that, we've got TVs in every room that are staying. We've got furniture. We've got the living room set up. We've got another room already set up with bedroom furniture. The outside is all set up. And
She asked about the dishes. I said they can stay. I don't care.
the dishes are going to stay.
I mean, so literally, it's a move-in situation.
all the lawn equipment and everything's going to stay. All my tools, if I don't get rid of them, they're going to stay. I mean, everything.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we sold a house in South Carolina before we came back to Florida, and we sold just like you guys are doing now, everything, all the furniture, and the people who bought it were just so happy to be able to move in, and it was all there for them, and we were happy that we didn't have to move a lot.
Right? That's my I don't want to do it. And then Matt ended up telling her that they can have all my plants. Well, I'd promised my citrus trees to my sister, and now they're on this list that they can be sold with the house. So something's going to have to be done with that.
But it's got to be full price.
Yeah, and that's the deal.
That's part of the deal is with everything coming with the house. I mean, it's a move-in ready, and so for that to happen, you got to pay full price.
If you want to, so
it's a beautiful house.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I just hope that I just want to be out from under it. I mean, you guys know. I mean, you've had to do it. I'm just ready. It's like I told him, I have never been so ready to not own a home. I'm just so ready to not own a house. I don't know that I want to own one again, to be honest. I just it's such a headache. And to me, you know, y'all have heard me say it before. I wish that we had never bought this house, but we did. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, we did. But it's never really, he's laughing, but it's really never felt like home to me. It's just it's very sterile. And I should not sell houses, obviously, because I don't promote them very well. But it's just not, I don't know. My old house was just comfy and cozy, and it had like the dark picture frame paneling, not the hideous paneling from the 70s, but the really nice paneling, and just this huge fireplace. It was just cozy, and I loved that house. This one has just never done it. But I mean, that to say, it's a great house, and I do hope it sells. So
I was just tired of all the extra work around that house just to keep it going.
Yeah, but it was so cool.
And Danny, no, it's not that, but you are close.
What? It couldn't be further from. In Albania, your U.S. driver's license is valid. There's only one rule: don't hit anyone. You hear that?
Oh, I haven't hit anyone.
I'm teasing. Speed limit, stop signs are just suggestions. Good to Dan. You are so full of all kinds of information. Belongings to poker. John, we're so jealous of you. Good grief. You were a few minutes late joining.
Oh, no, not yet. Yeah. No, we leave in about, 8 days or so?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
wow.
Gosh.
That's
Wednesday.
That's awesome.
Tuesday.
Well, no, but we arrive on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Are y'all just dying? Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. I mean, I'm so excited.
Yeah. Oh, we've got about 10 moving boxes over there. 10 moving boxes and 6 suitcases. That's our whole life now.
But you know what, though? Did you find it? Like, I'm finding it. At first, it was a little difficult. I didn't want to go through the process of getting rid of stuff. Dang sure don't want to deal with Facebook Marketplace. That's another story. However, I do find it freeing, though. When you start to go, it gets easier. The more you do it, the easier it gets, and you want to get rid of it. And it feels like it's going to feel nice to not have all this crap.
My older brother showed up yesterday to pick up some stuff he was buying for me, just a couple things. And I sent him home seriously with a truckload of stuff. We filled up his truck, the back seat, the back of the bed. I just kept saying, "Here, you want to take this? Come on, you want it? Okay, take it."
That's what I did with my girls. I said, "Clean your cars out before you come over, because I am about to cram pack your cars." And we did. They all left with full cars.
And they're going to leave with more full cars.
Yeah, girls, I need y'all to get over here and get this Christmas stuff.
I've got boxes out there in the garage right now. I've got a box for my daughter, my oldest daughter, and then we've got another box that we filled up for all of her daughters to go through and split it up. And then I've got the 2 trash cans outside full, plus boxes laid out that we've got to throw away stuff.
With the house on the market, are you having open house days? I don't know. She hadn't said anything about it. I don't know. We'll see.
She just told us to be prepared, and when they notify us, be prepared to up and get out of the house.
Which, when you take pictures for the listing, everything is bare, right? I mean, you've got the bare minimum. Well, we live here. And so I'm not going to lug my espresso machine in and out every day. So we put it back out. I mean, it just is what it is. People have to understand that we live here.
And she forgot to put the espresso machine on the list of items not to go.
Yeah. And then I remembered it.
She panicked and had to call the realtor. She said,
no.
That's going to go with us until, we actually leave.
I can't have that anymore because I almost messed up on that.
We're coffee snobs.
But we were, we found a bunch of pictures and stuff yesterday and for the kids, and and you feel bad, but you can't keep them all, right? And so a lot of them are digitized anyway. And so I'm going to have my girls come by and go through all of those, and reached out to their dad and said, hey, I've got all these pictures that I can't take. You want them? And he does. So that's good. We'll do that. But one thing that I found yesterday, speaking of holding on to stuff for whatever reason, my very first driver's license was in there. And I told Matt and his brother were there. And I was like, okay, keep in mind, this was the 80s, right? So think big hair.
Way up here.
My bangs were
huge.
Hey. So we found oh my gosh, baby books and hair and teeth.
This is no joke. I was finding stuff from my elementary school that were progress report cards and stuff. Yeah. And I didn't realize I had them until she started reading them to me, and she goes, you really had a problem with what was it?
Apparently you were very much
my attention,
a social butterfly, and you did not want to pay attention in class.
My attention span was not very long.
No. But that's been fun, kind of going through all of that, and y'all know because y'all had to do it too. But
I had my yearbooks from elementary school, junior high school, and high school. It's just I've been carrying these for how many years?
Exactly. And I was telling Matt, because there was one. I was looking at one of my yearbooks, and I'm like, it's so funny how we acted back in the day. I don't know about you guys. I'm speaking for myself here because I was a rebel child. But when I go back and I just look at these yearbooks and the things that people said and the things that, oh my gosh, I was laughing. It was a trip down memory lane.
Yes, a lot of it was, and I wasn't sure what to do. And luckily, my older brother, he likes to take all the photos and videos that we've kept, and he likes to hold on to those. And then my oldest daughter, she's going to take all the rest for the other kids so that she can distribute them out for us. And that's really helping me out a lot.
Cindy, I am so glad you said this. And this is where, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer sometimes. My common sense is not always here. I'm just going to be honest. And so when I was reading the list that the realtor put up, when she was talking about convey with the home, I thought, is that supposed to be come with? Did she say that wrong? But now that you say that, now I even feel like I'm more idiot. I feel more like an idiot. I thought she said it wrong. So sorry.
Patrick and April, I hope you guys start to feel a whole lot better.
Y'all have been sickly.
Yeah. Y'all get that vitamin C in you and get better.
Yeah, they can't have the espresso machine. No, not until we're ready to move.
No.
The older you get, the more you miss it. Okay, so I don't miss it because I was the one where my head was like shaved on the sides, and oh my gosh.
She actually got to see pictures of me with hair. I mean, and it was long hair.
Yeah.
We uncovered a few of those from high school days where I had long afro hair.
Yeah.
And she saw a couple of prom pictures.
I did that for my senior year. I went to J.C. Penney's where they had their beauty salon, and I went and got me a perm done. And what it was I was in a band, and I wanted to be like Neil Sean from Journey, the lead guitarist. And
Yep.
and I did my hair up, and I got home, and my mom had just had surgery on her neck. And when I walked in the room and she saw me, she told me to leave the room. She is not supposed to be laughing. It was funny.
I will say that I do concur with that, because when I was looking at that photo album of yours and I just happened to flip, it was instant laughter. What in the world were you thinking? It was a tight perm, y'all. It was a tight perm.
Not Jerry curl, but it was
It was hysterical.
but after it finally started to relax a little bit, because I was letting my hair grow out, and whenever I'd put a hat on, it was like Bozo.
I've got to find a picture. I have got to find a picture and share it.
I'm
with
sure everybody on here would love to see that picture. Oh,
I'm going to find it. I found the one of you standing behind your police car back when your big mustache. And I did show that one. You had a really big mustache. Oh my gosh. It's exciting that you two are so far ahead in regards to packing something. You got it down to 8 suitcases, including. So the only stuff, and that's really good, John. The only stuff that I want to take literally are
your kitchen stuff. 2
cast iron pans. I have a really nice big stainless steel pan that I'm taking, and the thing that I cook my sourdough in. Other than that, I'm not going to take anything.
I'm probably going to be going with a maximum 2 suitcases.
Yeah, I'll be more than.
and that's because I'm going to take maybe 2 jackets, a lot of my clothes I usually wear, and maybe 2 pair of sneakers and 1 pair of boots, and that's it.
Can we talk about when we cleaned up the closet and decluttered the closet? Our closet has floor to ceiling shelves in the middle on top of where you hang your clothes. When I tell you that it was full from top to bottom of shoes of mine, that now I have 5 pairs of shoes, and that is it. That is it.
You would not believe how many pairs of shoes she had in the closet. It was ridiculous.
But I used to work out of the house and you needed shoes. Now I don't ever wear shoes because I work from home, and so it's not necessary, but they were at the time.
Yeah.
Between that and purses, that was our closet.
Okay, there might have been a lot of purses too, but those are gone too. I saved.
I have a weakness for both.
She was giving her daughters a lot of the purses, and then you threw away some, didn't you?
Oh, I threw away some. I threw away a lot of shoes, but yeah, I kept the purse that I use every day, and then one on the side. That's it. I don't have anything else. And that purse, which is super cool, can also be used as a wallet because it just has all of these things. So it's perfection.
The best thing that we did with this whole process is having the estate sale.
Yeah.
It was once we had an offer on the house, then we.
Yeah, because we offered, like if they wanted to buy, anything in the house, everything was for sale. And I don't think they came back. They didn't come back to purchase anything. Basically what we said was included in the sale price. And so then we just told the estate people, go ahead and start selling.
So that helps. I'm wondering if we can't, if say they don't want to pay full price and they don't want any of the stuff in the house, that's totally fine. We're going to end up having to sell so much stuff. I think that's going to be the easiest way to go about that, is to do an estate sale.
Yeah. I mean, there's like 40%, was their take out of it, but we didn't have to do a single thing. And, everything was set up just, beautifully. They had everything categorized. If anything was dirty, they cleaned it beforehand.
What did they do with the stuff that didn't sell? Did they take it?
So they said this was the biggest estate sale the best one that they had ever done as far as being successful and selling almost everything. There was a few things left over. They had a company come in, hauled the rest of the stuff out, And then they had a cleaning company come in and clean the house top to bottom so it was ready for the new owners.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was like we didn't have to lift a finger.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we felt too.
When I called the estate sale, it's just sort of like meant to be. I called the estate sale guy when we were thinking about it. And I told him what our plans were about France. And he just was like, what? He said, I'm going to retire to Portugal. And he told us about his plan. So he's planning on doing what we're doing to Portugal. Yeah, that's what it was. And we've gotten to be friends with them. We just had lunch with them last week.
Yeah.
Such a nice couple.
Fun. I love the fact that we are meeting all of these people so that, you know, like you guys and Cindy and all of y'all, so that when we get over there, because once again, we 9 times out of 10 are going to end up in France anyway, just like, you know, y'all are. I like the fact that we have this community going. And that's what I like about these lives that we do, is because we have people from everywhere. And so just because, you know, you guys are going to be in France and we're going to be in Albania to start with, best believe we're going to be meeting up and going to some markets, because
I hope so.
and so that's what I think is so cool about this, that we can meet, you know, all of you guys.
I have to go to Colmar in the winter for the markets and see Reggie and Terry.
That's where Reggie and Terry are going to be.
Absolutely. I love Colmar. I think it's so pretty.
We'll meet up there in the wintertime.
I think it's really, really pretty. But I feel like one thing that I have discovered lately, especially after this winter and the snow and all of the stuff that we had, Diane doesn't feel really good in the cold. So that had me rethinking Brittany a lot.
Since we lost all of our weight,
as I'm eating M&Ms here,
we actually get really cold now. And I was the type that I was like a heater. I still am in a sense, but I mean, now instead of me sleeping with the covers halfway down off my chest or something like that, now I've got them up to my neck, even though we keep our room at a freezing temperature.
You can hang meat in that bedroom when we go to sleep. But yeah, I just I don't know that Brittany's going to work. I think it's going to be too cold. So you never know, that we probably will either end up in Oxitani or Lower Valley. So we're all going to be neighbors at one point.
Well, that's why we were looking up in the Colmar area and things like that. And, you know, we kind of said, do we want to be in the cold and the snow? And people were saying, you know, that 5 months out of it, you know, the winter months are going to be cloudy every day. And we just kind of said, you know, do we want that or do we want something else?
Now, I don't mind a cloudy day. They're my favorite.
She loves.
I love a cloudy day. But do I want it to be cold? Probably not. So, but I don't want to be hot either. I'm very high maintenance. I don't want it to be hot either.
Well, that's one reason we're looking at we started looking at the Loire Valley, is just the seasons.
Right.
So it's not, you know, down in the south where it's hot, and then you're not up in, you know, Normandy or Colmar where it's really cold.
Yeah. I love Oxitani. Am I bringing sourdough starter? Yes, I am.
Yes, she is.
I just don't know if I'm going to dehydrate it first or if I'm going to bring it as a liquid. But yes, I am. I've worked too hard on that. It's coming with me. I've had it for
long time.
And so
it's so good.
I am bringing it. I just feel like it's going to be really fun to shop. Yes, Cindy, you are correct.
Yeah.
Purse weakness. Yeah.
Purse, shoes, Amazon. I mean, you want me to keep going?
He's rude, y'all. You checked 8 large suitcases on British Airways for $1,200. The things I packed would cost 3 to 4 times to replace. It was well worth it. Yeah. Your 8 suitcases cost you $1,200 alone on top of your flight. Did I read that right? You guys will definitely be welcome. So, thank you. That's so nice. And vice versa, if y'all want to escape the cold, y'all have a place.
Awesome.
Your teacher said that Colmar gets hotter in the summer too. Anything on the eastern side of the country doesn't get the benefit. Okay. Good to know. You were in Bordeaux 2 days ago, and it was gorgeous. I bet it was.
I bet it was.
Oh my gosh, stunning. There's not you can't go wrong with any place in France, really, other than the cold weather. I
And
mean, it's just there. It's all beautiful.
we said that almost on every video, is that just about everywhere you go there, it's beautiful.
Absolutely, it is stunning. Don't be afraid to pack your cast iron. Airlines deal with, encourage it every day. Don't leave your most important
Creature
cast iron.
comforts.
The cast irons are important, John. That's why they're going. They will be mixed in with my clothes. Don't care, because I am bringing them because they're perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, because you get them perfect, and that's all I use really is cast iron or stainless. And I'm not taking all my stainless, but I am taking the big one.
You know, I'm trying to picture us getting off the plane there in Tirana, and
Better have a big van.
I'm gonna be lugging around a bunch of
Absolutely,
heavy suitcases.
absolutely, especially with that cast iron in there. Golly, it's heavy. One of them I can't even lift.
She tried to lift it the other night, and she goes, "Can you help me?"
I couldn't lift it and drain it at the same time. I couldn't do it. Nothing like seasoned cast irons. Amen.
Yeah,
They're perfect.
definitely.
Darren, you love Bordeaux? I think it's pretty. I just like anything Southern France. 1,200 plus your flight. Really? But you pack books on your motion. Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well,
John,
we definitely won't have all that.
John, did you see the jackets and the shirt that we created for these Albanian people?
It's for the Vesperados.
Yeah. I think I outdid myself on the Vesperados, the scooter crew.
Yeah,
That is hysterical.
ride or die, the scooter crew.
And Patrick's Alley Cat shirt. Oh, it was hysterical. Sometimes GPT is amazing.
Did you post that?
I did it. Yeah. I posted a picture of him in his shirt.
Oh, okay.
Not his first alley. Hysterical. But yeah, sometimes Chat GPT can be. I named it Doug. And I even asked it if I could call it Doug. No, Steve.
Steve.
Steve. I said, can I call you Steve? Trying to be nice. So, wait, let's see here. What else have gone on this week? Hold on. You haven't seen them? Oh, well, they're in the videos. April, you liked Patrick's shirt? It was hysterical. I thought that was so funny. We had a lovely hateful comment on our video this week.
And it's gonna be known.
Yes, because we're going to start with this video that we're recording today, a new segment called Comment of the Week.
Ah, there we go.
So not all of them are going to be bad. What?
Hey, John, if you're watching, what?
Oh my gosh. Dan, that pegged you, Dan. I got to shut that door. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Well, there was that, and this was Patrick's shirt.
My first time.
It says GOAT. He's the greatest of all time on the alley catting. It says not my first alley. We were playing around with the computer, and I was laughing at some of the things that it was actually making for Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny.
Hey, guess what? Our neighbors are having a soiree today.
They're not having everybody over, are
Yes,
they?
it's already started. What do you think he was barking at? Woohoo! So yeah, we're gonna start doing. I can't say anything else. I'll get in trouble. But yeah, we're gonna do comment of the week. So just know that y'all's comments might be posted, and you bad ones, especially your channel names. I'm not
Well, I
gonna.
do like how Rob does that.
Well,
Yeah,
see, Rob, as
he doesn't care.
yes, he is. I'm not. I can't be that mean. But no, I mean this one, for him, he's the one that says, and he's in every video. He will put a comment on there. How do you know you haven't left yet? I've been watching you for a year, and you're still there. You're not going to leave anywhere. These two aren't ever going to go anywhere. And I just think his loyalty needs to be rewarded. I mean,
Right.
if he has watched us for a year, I mean, or more, that means he's a very devoted follower.
He's a very loyal one.
Yes, and I feel like he needs to be acknowledged. That's all I'm saying.
Just have a little fun with it.
Comar's just 2 hours from you. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because you're up there. Regarding winter and cold, it's far more than just cloudy. It's a cold dampness and the sky's super gray. See, I just, I don't know that I could do that for that long of a period of time. You love the pics. Thank you for that. You're welcome. You're welcome. It was fun.
Did your kids love them?
Didn't it peg Dan? The hair especially. I thought it was amazing.
Dan's picture came out really good.
Yeah. Well, Patrick's did too.
Well, yeah, and his did. For some reason, it made mine just a little bit different.
I hate it when it distorts faces. Comment of the week, a brilliant idea. It can be, or it could go very wrong, John.
Well, at least it didn't give me an extra leg, or an arm or something like that.
It's done it before.
It's done it.
ChatGPT is awesome for finding local Home Depot equivalents. Which kind of paints to use on old What? Look at Cindy caring for a 400-year-old. Well, that's good.
We've been using ChatGPT for the move a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was talking to my daughter about it. She came over the other night, and she's totally anti AI, ChatGPT, and all of that, and it kind of reminds us of us because the older you get, the more you hate change, and so, but it's what she reminded me of.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, I'm not all on the ins and the outs and what it does to the environment. I don't know all of that stuff, and I guess they do. I don't know. I know that they were talking about opening up a big AI center out here, and people are livid. They're like, no, that's not going to happen. About 10 miles away.
The what now?
They're trying to do a big AI. What do you call those?
Data center.
A what?
The big data. They're called data centers.
Yes, exactly. Data centers.
Where they store all
the computers. They'll have thousands of. Thousands of acres of just computers.
Yeah, and people are livid that they're even talking about it out here.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the other night, she was outside out front, and she come walking in. She said, "You have to come outside and look at this." And I said, "Look at what?"
Stinking Walmart.
Walmart is not too far from us right
down the
now.
street.
I mean, it's just right down the street from us. And there were drones. It looked like we were being invaded.
Yeah.
The drones were going up in the air and going different places to deliver, and they were all coming back and stuff. I mean, you'd see the red and green lights going around.
See them dropping stuff. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, why do I feel so weird about this? And Haley was like, I don't like this. This is creepy. I'm like, they were everywhere. Just in that few minutes I was out there talking to her, we probably saw like 10. I mean, they were just flying everywhere. I'm like, this is small town.
And then as soon as I get out there, nothing. And I'm like, what are we looking at?
We're in the ground.
But then all of a sudden you see them start lifting up from where Walmart was. And I was like, oh my gosh.
That was creepy in a way.
Was it in Miami where we saw the robots on the street? The Amazon delivery robots were on the street when we were down for our visas. A couple of them were around to deliver things.
See, I would have to mess with the robot. That's different. Things flying is creepy. But robots, I'd be messing with that. Have y'all seen the one that actually looks like a human robot? And he'll go around and people talk to it and it'll start laughing, that weird laugh. Have you heard that?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, y'all are missing out because it's hysterical. You love the smell of roasting trolls. Now, when I roast a troll, even if I do it in the comments, because my job is to answer the hateful people, I always do it in a pleasant manner because I'm from the South.
Pleasant but Southern.
Okay,
and that should.
I get my point across.
Yes, she does.
I mean, I think, what did I say? This one, the loyalty kind of reminded me of like a dog to its owner.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not hateful, but come on. People are rude.
Bless your heart.
This person here, every single video he has posted something negative. I mean, it's just.
And I can't block him. I mean, I could. But what's the fun of that? I mean,
You know how you were talking about Chat GPT, 'cause one thing that I've been kind of worried in my head is like, how are we going to move, 6 suitcases, 2 dogs, and we're taking a rental car from up in Tarpon Springs down to Miami. And so I got to return the rental car down there. So, and the hotel is actually in the airport.
Mhm.
So I'm asking Chat GPT, like, okay, how does 2 older people with all this stuff, do this? And it mapped it all out for me. He's like, okay, you got to go to this terminal, this door, have somebody go in, get 2 roller carts, bring it out to the car, load them up, and then push them back in. You take the car, come back by Uber.
It's crazy what they could do. We used it on our trip to Georgia last time. We had it create an itinerary for us, and it told us where to stop and the best places to stop, and we used it. It worked out fine.
As a matter of fact, on the way back,
it found a casino hotel.
Found a casino.
It's like it knows me or something. So yeah. Hang on.
We did find a new casino that Lanie can play with. When we were driving to Miami, there's an alligator alley that usually there's nothing there except one gas station that's owned by an Indian tribe, which you don't want to buy gas there because it's super expensive. but we had to get gas because I was like had 16 miles left, and I knew we had like 9 more miles to go, and she's panicking, going, "You're not going to go any less than this." I'm like, all right, I better get off. I took the hint. And so we pull in the gas station, and they've got a little casino now attached to the gas station.
It's like a casino with a gas station.
There was a Denny's that we stopped at for breakfast.
Yeah.
And attached to it is a casino.
That I had to go in because I had to say I did it.
We were finishing breakfast. Well, she had to finish early. No, you went in just before.
I went in before.
That's right.
I didn't even wait.
I was wanting to get out of there.
I had to say that I did it one time. And it's not like I just went in there and blew a bunch of money. I took $20 just to say I have to go in it, just to say I did it.
That $20 went quick.
That machine, be honest.
That was quick. Well, they had each game, it was almost like they were all the same game with the same games in it.
Yeah, like one machine you could play like one of 10 different games, but they were the same 10 games on every machine.
All around the whole place.
Yeah.
That's another thing. We can't live anywhere close to a casino.
Yeah. We'll go broke.
Yeah, I can't do that. It's buffering for you. You can only hear every third word. Uh-oh. Is it buffering for anybody else? We are an inflection point of technology, just like we were in the 1900s with the internet. AI is not the future. It is now.
Yeah.
Well, it is everywhere.
It is.
Especially like even at work. They're like, use this, use this. So they're starting to.
Terry and Reggie.
Hey, we were talking about y'all. Were your ears burning?
Hello.
You were finishing your visa application.
Oh,
fun.
May 1st.
Things are moving.
Well, that's going to be lucky day because the next day's my birthday. And so everything's going to go fine. Pleasant, bless your heart. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. You're not late, Andrea, at all. Okay, hang on. Darren's saying hi. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Hold on.
Oh, how far did we get behind?
We were behind. Hold on. Everybody's saying hi. Can't win if you don't play. I know, Craig, but I don't need to play. Y'all, we have royalty in the house. Miss Jean. Hello. It's buffering for you there too. I'm sorry. Y'all, Miss Jean is one of my very favorite people in France. Y'all know that already.
No buffering there. That's that Albanian web's internet.
Yeah.
No buffering.
That person today, oh my gosh, there's no laws. It's all corrupt. There's no infrastructure. I'm like, I don't know that that's completely true, but here we are. You only went to the casinos for the shows? I've never been to a show.
She goes to the casino for the gambling.
For the casino. That's what it's in the name. Okay, good. Well, hello, Miss Jean. I hope you're good. You have a question, Lanie and Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Oh,
not a question.
Check that, 'cause, yeah,
Amount.
well, I think the hotels at the, it pointed us to the arrival section because of where the hotel's at. So we'll take, but we fly out the next day, so we can't check in our bags, unfortunately.
okay.
Yoda,
Hello, how are you?
how are you?
Whoever made this trail mix, who made the trail mix? Walmart. I have never seen so many raisins. Ew. Sorry, y'all. Squirrel. Are you gonna eat the raisins?
I'll eat the raisins.
Ew, I just want the chocolate.
She wanted me to go get the trail mix for the M&Ms. Okay.
I said, make sure it's got chocolate.
Okay, so think about this. I could have just gotten a bag of M&Ms.
No, because I like the other stuff. I just don't like raisins.
I bought an extra bag of M&Ms to pour in to the trail mix so she would have more M&Ms to eat.
That's the way to do it. Your birthday's May 2nd. Yes, it is. It is. You plan on getting Starlink for Albania. You have one in Germany and you love it. Okay. I've never used Starlink. Have y'all used it?
Isn't that Elon Musk's? He's shutting it down.
I don't know anything about it. Don't want to know.
Elon Musk is talking.
I will say that Elon Musk was calling me.
Oh yeah.
On
WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp. Started as texting, and the text started about 11 o'clock at night and went every 3 or 4 hours. And then the video call started from Elon Musk was trying to call me on WhatsApp. Woke me up, as a matter of fact. I wish I knew who that was.
She kept getting the scam calls off the WhatsApp, but they were calling, they were texting. I didn't hear it until in the morning.
Hi, honey, where are you? Elon, I'm sleeping.
I haven't had that happen. Hopefully I won't.
That's the first time anything like that has happened on there.
Luckily, no one's gotten into my WhatsApp yet.
Well, why is it always me? I don't even barely use it. You have been to Las Vegas the last 6 years for a football game and to visit friends, have yet to set foot in a casino. That's amazing because I would not have that.
We drove me and another deputy drove all the way from Texas to Reno, Nevada. And I'll be darned if we didn't go to a casino that night when we got there.
I mean.
And then the next morning we picked up the inmate and drove all the way back.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh, your birthday's May 2nd too? Look at us Taurus girls. That explains so much. I mean, if you really, just the fact of where I was born, where my family's from, and the fact that I'm a Taurus, it all makes sense when you put all of that together of why I am the way that I am.
Ornery.
Yes. On day of departure, tip the bellhops. They will literally trolley your bags right up to the airline check-in counter. No stress on you. Airline checks them. You keep carry on. Flows well.
That's good to know.
Okay. Your fiber optic was slow and unreliable in Shenzhen. You got a Vodafone Wi-Fi that uses 5G. It's better. Okay. We were watching a video on Shenzhen.
Yeah, and first person we thought of was Dan.
Was Dan from Shenzhen. It was pretty though.
Yeah. Well, I had watched one video, or actually, I'm sorry, we did. And I think we watched the wrong video because everywhere this person went, it did not show any nice areas at all in Shenzhen. But then we ended up watching some other videos later, and I was like, oh, okay, here's the good areas.
He was doing some serious alley-catting.
Yes.
But
that video wasn't showing anything good.
Oh, Miss Jean.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, she's precious, y'all. She has traveled.
Oh, she's got a beautiful house.
Miss Jean, are you ready to come to Albania to visit? And we need you to find us a house kind of sort of next door to you. So that we can.
She's off in the boonies.
No, she's not. Best decision ever. Yeah. She said that she had dreams. Do what?
Where is she in France?
She is on the Brittany Normandy border.
Okay.
And she loves it. Hold on. What did she say? Thank you, Miss Jean. Thank you very much.
I want to visit Dinan up there.
Oh my gosh, that's one of my very
That's
favorite
one
places
of her
up
favorite
there.
places.
I love it. It's one of those places, you know how, and I was saying this, the other day to Matt, you know how and I know that we can only see it in videos right now. We're not there. But it's one of those type of places that it was like a dreary day. So immediately I like it. And it was walking through the old town, and I immediately got the fuzzies. I'm like, oh man, I could live there. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. Lanie and Jeff, what are you most excited for? Where will the first explorations be?
Oh. Well, the one I want to go to is probably not where Jeff wants to go, but he'll go for me. I love to do mosaics.
Oh, that's right.
So I think it's about 2.5 hours north of where we're going to be in Amboise. It's a town called Chartres. I'm probably butchering it. Chartres. And there's a mosaic house. And there's a man that lived there years. I mean, I don't even know how long ago, really far back. And he built this whole house and did mosaics. The house is mosaic. All the rooms inside are mosaic. And there's a website for it. And I was just like, I gotta go.
Oh my gosh. Isn't it cool though that y'all are going to be over there, and how easy it's going to be to go to all of the other countries around that, and all of the different places in France too. But just the fact that you're there and the accessibility for all these other places, that's what I am so stinking excited for. Even about Albania as a home base, that we can just travel inexpensively, to all of these places.
Yeah.
And Jeff has family in Germany, so we want to go over there.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of places to visit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've got a bunch of different places we could go visit people.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in Albania, you got Patrick and April, you've got Dana, and you've got Rose up there.
Now they're running.
Now you got Rose and them up there in the Skoder. And
hello.
But and then we got Darren up in Germany. We got Miss Jean. We got Rob. We've got.
You're scaring every one of them.
I mean, everybody. It's neat having this channel because we're meeting so many different people, and it's great.
She's in Brittany, 30 minutes from Mont Saint Michel.
Okay.
You're going there in 2 weeks with some friends visiting. Where, Miss Jean? Where are you going? Are you going to Albania?
She's going to Albania.
Are you really? You're going to make it there before me? Starlink is available in Albania extremely fast. Costs roughly $65 a month. Okay. Sure. It's a short. How do you say it? Reg and I were laughing because we drove 12 hours last week and only got 2 states away. If anybody understands that, we do. Good grief.
No.
You're going to Crete in September?
Mm.
Oh my gosh. Lanie and Jeff, congratulations on your move.
She's going to Dinan.
Oh, you're going to Dinan. Oh, love it. Will you send me pictures? I want to see.
Mm.
You can't wait to have a meetup somewhere. Yeah, and y'all know Darren too, so it could be all of us. It'd be a lot of fun.
And if we get up there to Germany, spaghetti ice.
Just have to have some spaghetti ice.
I can't wait for that.
Dinan is about an hour away. You used to love making mosaics, Roman copies. I had time to still do it.
Y'all, I want to tell you something. That spaghetti ice, that was some good. I mean, you think of it as just being, just being ice cream. This was good. I mean, I put it in my mouth. And I was like, "What?"
It was good, but was my butter pecan on a waffle cone just as good? Yes. Southern.
It wasn't spaghetti ice.
It was good, and it's pecan, not pecan. Whoever said that. Chartres. Oh, he just said what it was. Chartres. The ray is
Thank you.
it's barely audible. That's what I was saying earlier about bonjour, how you have to say the at the end. Bonjour. Did someone say spaghetti?
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's going to be so fun. I cannot wait to have one of our expat meetups. And maybe we just do it somewhere in the middle because we can all go to a different country.
Italy.
We'll all be retired. We can go anywhere. Right? We can all meet up anywhere. That would be fun.
We'll go to Bari, or we can go up there to up there in Abruzzo, meet up at one of the big cities.
I mean, that's not going to be anything like, super excited for me because I'm going to be going over there all the time.
Or we can just go on over to France, huh?
I'm going to be going to Italy all the time. Y'all already know.
Y'all should come to the Loire Valley.
Oh, we will.
We will.
Definitely, because we have to figure out where we're going to end up. So I'm just, this just gives us the opportunity to be able to go more often, stay a little longer, and not have to take one big.
Oh, I just meant to visit.
Well, yeah. What I'm saying is we have the opportunity, instead of having to take one big trip to France, we can go all the time and do mini scouting trips.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, it's going to be so exciting. Bless you. I don't know what that is. You're riding the Vespa to Rome in June? Oh, what fun. Darren, I have no idea what you said. That could have been the biggest insult. We wouldn't know.
She told Darren to bless you. He can't even, I don't even know what that says.
I wouldn't even try.
Oh my gosh, that just got me cracked up.
Even Strasbourg would be awesome. It would be. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we're cool. What did you say? What does that mean? Garmisch? Oh, is that a place? Bless your heart, Darren. Garmisch is a place. Garmisch. What? Partenkirchen? I probably butchered it. Why are their words so hard? Just like Albanian. Why are their words so hard?
You taught him too well with that.
With what?
That bless your heart.
Well, I mean, he is Southern as well. Look up. I can't even say it. What is it? Garmisch Partenkirchen. Hold, please. Y'all have questions or anything for Lanie while y'all got them and Jeff? I have to look up this place now. What is it? Is it a place?
And
the what?
Zugspitz.
Yeah, I'm going to do that later, Darren. I don't know. I can't even say it. I don't know what it is. Strasbourg is an awesome place and a great place to shop for Christmas stuff. On it. Hey, Miss Jean, when we get over there.
We saw a bunch of Christmas stuff, Christmas videos up in Strasbourg. It was beautiful.
I know.
There.
So, Miss, when we get over there, do you want to go Christmas shopping with me in Strasbourg?
Oh.
I'll go Christmas shopping with you. That'll be fun.
Remember, we have to lug this stuff back.
I know.
We, not me.
You're in trouble, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hold on. And the Easter markets.
Oh.
They have good Easter markets too.
Okay.
Okay, so it is a place. Great skiing.
Hmm.
Darren, are you going to go skiing? I would break every bone in my body.
I can't ski. I can water ski, but I cannot snow ski.
Yeah, I'll just walk. It'll be fine. So, do you have any words of wisdom or advice that you would give somebody else that maybe doubting that it can be done or are struggling or anything? Moving to France?
That one.
Yeah, retire early.
Right. Well, are y'all retiring?
Well, I retired in January, and that's when we could really devote time to getting things organized. But trying to work and trying to move at the same time, I know people do it, but
would you have retired this early if you were going to stay in the States?
Well,
You say early, but Jeff is
I'm almost, I'm 69, so.
What? I swear, and I'm not trying to be kiss up or anything. I don't do that.
Oh, go ahead.
You were a lot
Doesn't
younger.
mind.
I was thinking you were like 62 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No. So people, most of my family, been retired, and they keep going, when are you going to retire? And I go, well, when I finally don't like my job, because I was working remote. I do consulting work for realtor. I mean, not realtor.
Retail.
Jewelry retail, like Zales. Zales was my client down in Texas there. And I mean, I'd wake up, grab a cup of coffee, meander over to the computer, work a little bit, take another break, come back and work a little more. But then it just got boring. I just said, money isn't everything. It's time to quit.
Well, I was working 12-hour shifts at the hospital.
Yeah.
I know how you feel.
So our roles are reversed.
Because she works at home on the computer, but I'm out answering disturbances, fights, naked people, loose livestock. I mean, you name it, I do it. And I get home and I'm so ready to stop so bad right now.
If I had to wait,
stop working, we could devote more time to it. Is all. Just it's hard to. I don't know how people do it. And working.
My sergeant came up to me the other day before we left home, and he asked me if I wanted to get in on the bet, and I said, "What bet?" He said that you guys are actually going to be moving next year, and I said. And I looked at both the sergeants sitting at the table, and I said, I'm going to tell you right now. I said, I will be retiring next February, and I will bet my paycheck on that. I said, and then in March, we're out. We're gone. And I said, but yeah, if you want me to get in on the bet, I'm going to go in because I know exactly when I'm going to be going.
Yeah, he got a call from his brother last week, his younger brother.
My younger brother.
And he's like, oh, my gosh, are y'all really doing it?
And he was congratulating me and everything, and I was like, what are you congratulating me on? And he goes, well, I just watched one of your videos and I see that you're really serious about moving. And I said, is that the only video that you've seen? And he goes, I don't watch videos.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of that lately. And like one of his kids was over and she had made the comment, we were showing her some things of Albania. She said, that's not what I expected. And we were showing her some, like apartments and stuff that you can rent. She goes, oh, I was expecting a shack. And I'm like, so first of all, hi, I'm Diane. I'm way too high maintenance to live in a shack. I can't decorate a shack. What are we talking about? But anyway, so now they're finally he's getting in my stash.
Yes, I am.
So now I guess it's finally sinking in. But, my job is not boring in any way, shape, or form. I don't have the freedom to come and go. I am literally at my computer the whole time. Like, I mean, yes, I do have breaks and yes, I do have a lunch. But the way that it works, the way that my job is, my phone rings all day long. And so I have my headset on and we don't get to accept or deny the calls. They just show up. So, there has been a time or two that I've been singing and then I hear somebody breathe. I'm like, oh, hello, how are you? Didn't know that you were there. So and that can happen at any time. So I can't. And when they call, I have to be at my computer. So I'm literally stuck there the whole day. And yeah, so mine's not boring. I'm just, I think I'm to the point, I've worked since I was 16 years old. I'm about to be 57 and I don't know how much more peopling I can do in a profession like I'm in. I just
honestly, if I could retire right now, I would do it.
But I don't have to do what you do. I mean, I don't have to deal with people physically.
But see, Albania has given us the opportunity to do it 3 years earlier, right? And we're going to make it work.
Well, yeah. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We don't like it, and we moved to France in 2030, which was the original plan to begin with, and we don't have to work for 3 years. I mean, what's the absolute worst that can happen? So
yeah, I think if this was on our agenda, 4 or 5 years ago, I would have retired earlier. because we were looking at, you know, retiring in the United States, and we had certain goals that we wanted to, you know, be, you know, set out to be able to retire in the United States. So.
Well, when we were talking about retiring when we started talking about retirement, it was to Tennessee,
which I love.
And I was talking about retiring around 65 to 68. And that's going to be way down the line. And she wasn't even going to be able to stop working. She was going to have to work until like 70, 75 or something like that. And there's just no way we can do it earlier staying in the United States unless we just keep working.
Right. And I want to be able to travel and see the world while I'm still young enough and mobile enough to do it. And so
we could use a hover round.
Well, you know, the reason that we're bringing this up is we had quite a few comments this time. You know, why don't you just go to France and live in a more inexpensive part, you know, instead of going to Albania first? Well, I mean, we could do that, but where else can we go to where even to qualify for the visa? It's not so much the cost of living, it's qualifying for the visa, where we can do that on just a pension and not touch Social Security or do any of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll just be using my retirement and we'll be leaving everything else in.
I mean, where else can you do that? You know what I mean? Or I could wait until 2030 and do this job for another 3 years. And no, I don't want to.
I think you guys have a great plan.
Yeah.
You know, is it what we pictured? No, but you know what? I was telling Matt, it gets us acclimated to the European lifestyle. It immediately forces me to get out of this buy mindset that I'm in right now, because I won't be able to do it. So I'll have to be more disciplined about that. And it's not a bad idea to get that discipline before I go to France, because it's France.
Well,
I'll be buying everything.
Along with learning the other cultures and learning the other languages.
Right.
And I'll tell you right now, that Albanian is a hard language.
Well, yeah.
And I'm going to learn the basics.
It's going to be hard. But even Patrick was saying in his video,
it's hard when you're not over there right now, because nobody around here speaks Albanian.
Exactly. But Patrick was saying in his, okay, so like he just said, he retired at 62. Patrick, if you're still on here, how many countries did you say the other day on your video that you got to visit? You've gotten to visit since moved.
Since you've been over there to Pocatello or
in Albania. You were thinking Jeff is around 62. Also, you lived in Strasbourg for 2 years. Of course you did, Miss G. Yeah. Hold on, I'm just getting through some of these.
Oh, I told him that I said I'll do the bet, but I said I'm going to be the one winning.
The significance in February is that's when he turned 62.
Yeah. I turned 62 next February 12th.
You're hoping they won't renew it.
And then give us just about a month to get everything prepared and just get our tickets and go.
Exactly. You'll take that.
That puts a smile on my face every time I start thinking about just getting our tickets and going.
Yeah, because you know you automatically just feel lighter anyway, knowing. I mean, y'all know. I mean, y'all already done. I'm so jealous of you guys. I can feel it. I'm so jealous. Every expat you met has said the only regret is that they didn't do it sooner.
Yes.
Amen.
We hear that a lot on videos.
But I feel the same as you do, Diane. You know that people say, well, what if it does? You know, what if you don't like where you're at? You know, or you don't. We said, well, you know, there's a lot of other countries that we can look at. You know, that we'll go try it and just say, well, do we like this? You know, culture.
Exactly. What's the worst that can happen? You don't like it and go to a different country?
Yeah.
Do a slow travel and just really explore them.
Well, that would suck. That I would get to spend 90 days in another country if I don't like this one. That must really suck. I don't know. To me, it's worth it. And when your home is sold, people then realize that you were serious. Yeah, I just hope it sells quickly. You're doing half retired, half not. Art's going to retire. You're retired now. Spend time with friends working on house updates. Shang and shuffle life for you for a little bit. Well, but you're still doing it, Cindy.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you guys. Albania, a lot of them have excellent English, like Istanbul. They have better English than you. Good?
I felt like I thought someone poked me in my back. I looked around real quick to see who that was.
We need to move sooner than later. Look,
Oh.
what is wrong with you?
Knocked my glasses off me.
Jeez Louise.
Sorry.
Like Istanbul, they have better English than a fluid English. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Yeah, it is exciting, and they're going so much quicker. So y'all have what, 9 days? You said
8 days.
8 days.
Yeah.
How are y'all even sitting there right now?
I'd be on cloud.
I feel like we've been just sitting, because we moved out of our house, what, August? September when we sold it, so, we've been living in another place. And it just feels like we've just been on hold.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm just ready for it
It's
to
like
be
this has
over.
been temporary since then,
So are y'all like in an Airbnb right now? Is that what y'all did?
So we live in, my brother owns the house. My mom recently went into an assisted living facility.
Oh, okay.
And when the house was empty when she left, and he was going to sell it, and I said, well, we were thinking we were going to have to find a furnished rental after we sell our house before we actually leave for France, so we could rent it from you. So this is my brother's. We're renting it from him for now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
a good.
actually, we weren't going to put the house on the market till March of this year. And so when her mom moved into the assisted living, and he said, well, you think you might move up your plans and sell your house earlier? And I said, well, we could do that. And I looked at Lanie. I said, well, guess what? We're going to sell our house in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, we got our house ready for the market.
Did it take
I'm that type of way, right?
Did it take y'all a long time?
To sell it?
Couple months.
Actually, yeah, this one took, it was 90 days from the time we listed it till we closed on it. And that was the longest time we've had a house on the market.
That's not bad.
That's sort of closest to what our realtor was saying. It was something about 100 days.
I think that's the time on the market right now. That's the average.
Yeah.
It's about 100 days right now. So that's not bad at all.
Yeah, no, and we knew that going in too, that the market was going to be soft and, people aren't getting full offer prices and stuff. And we're like, that's fine. We're just so ready for it,
Right. Well, I mean, we there's a minimum that we're not going to go below. So hopefully with
Yeah.
any luck at all. Again, I don't know if doing it furnished is a good idea or not. We'll see. If not, and we have to take a little bit less, that's fine. Then we'll sell everything to make the difference. But,
Yeah.
Regardless, I just don't want to own a home anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Have you?
Not yet.
I heard that's when you really know French well, when you're dreaming in French.
That's what I was saying. Miss Jean says she dreams in French now.
Mm.
I couldn't even speak it.
You,
When I'm awake.
You speak really good French. You were just doing it earlier on the couch because Andrea and Craig were up there talking about that,
Mhm.
and you were steadily talking to them in French.
Well, it's been a minute.
Andrea, she was talking to y'all. She was answering you guys in French sitting on the couch.
I will say, Lanie and I were texting yesterday, and we were talking about Wander Forward and the fact that they're in their immersion classes, because we were talking
Yes.
about the fact that we haven't seen a video in a while.
Right.
And like, that's probably, I would be exhausted if I had to be in class like that, learning all day long, every single day.
I'm not going to get into it like that. I mean, I would work on the learning and everything, but I'm not going to be like they're doing it. They're in there long time.
That's what I'm saying. And I would not be able to even focus, much less. I would be exhausted. Because even remember when there was a couple of times where I would try to alternate between Philippe and Thomas, the guy that I sent you. And so there were times when I would get it messed up and I would have 2 lessons in a week. And just doing those, the 1 hour with Philippe, bless his heart, if you're looking at this or you're watching this, I miss you. But oh my gosh, it was hard because he would only speak to me in French. He's like, I'm not doing you any favors by speaking to you in English. Now, if he saw me really struggling, then he would. Sometimes he just sat there and let me look at him like a deer in headlights, and then just keep going. And then there were times that he would, break down and speak to me in English. But just that hour, by the end of it, I was just drained. Was it helpful? Absolutely. He taught me so much. And Pimsleur's really good too. Pimsleur's very good.
Yeah. I mean, even just doing like 20 or 30 minutes of Pimsleur or Paul Noble French, any of that, my brain is so tired after that. I have to take a break.
Yeah, exactly.
We noticed that when we were over there in February that we were picking it up, because we were in the country and we were seeing all the signs and all the, it's all written everywhere and you hear people. So you start learning it just by being there.
Well, that's what we're hoping happens. But I do love learning the French language. I really do. To me, it was the easiest out of Italian and French. It was the easiest to pick up on. Right now, I'm just going back to Duolingo and starting over on Italian just to try to remember some words. And then I realized how much I don't. It's just harder to be French.
Cindy talks to herself.
Cindy, you talk to yourself in French?
She answers herself.
You do answer yourself in French. Oh my gosh. You try to do French lessons as you're working it, but you just can't do it. Too much distraction. Yeah, you're almost there, Terry. You're so close. Exactly. It really does. Not John.
John, you take care. Thank you for coming on.
Absolutely. Guys, we have held these people up for an hour and a half. And I know that they're probably sick of looking at us.
Yeah.
But we do appreciate y'all coming on and
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Lanie letting me vent to you because there's times when you just need to. And so I appreciate you letting me do that. And
this was nothing, was it?
No. It was fun.
Yeah. Nothing.
So yeah, we're not going to interview and interrogate. We just want to hang out with you guys because we get to talk to you all the time in the comments, but it's different when you can actually just do it face to face.
And now that you are face to face, thank you.
Well, we really appreciate y'all coming on, and we're so excited for you guys and so happy that y'all are going to be there soon. And best believe y'all are going to get a knock on your door at some point because we're going to come visit and we'll go shopping and hang out. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah,
we're so excited for y'all.
And everybody's telling them bye.
Oh yeah, let me get all these up here for y'all real quick.
Fun life.
Thank you for coming on. Bon chance.
We appreciate everybody showing up.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Hold on. Your retirement party's tomorrow and your last day is Friday. Woo!
Oh,
it's so
sweet.
exciting. Since you've been in Albania, Italy, Spain, Hungary, Poland, Greece, North Macedonia.
Wow.
See, that's what I mean. Thanks, Patrick. That's exactly what I was trying to say.
And he's going to all the good places.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Patrick, we're gonna have to do a road trip out there and go have some fun.
The Vesperado fun. I'll stay back with April.
No,
and we'll play.
No, we're gonna go as couples. We're gonna go out and have some fun and see the place.
Of course, you show up as you're ending. Well, that's okay. We appreciate you coming anyway. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for showing up, Jeff.
Thank you guys again. Please keep in touch and text me and let me know how it goes. I want to know when y'all get there and that y'all got there safe. And thank you guys for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, dear.
Bye, y'all. Talk to y'all later.
Thank you all for showing up.
Bye, y'all. Bye, everybody.
How do you?
Sit up there.